All right. Good morning, everyone. Welcome to yet another session of guided newspaper practice. Today's topic is going to be slightly interesting. It is all about sitcoms and understanding what sitcoms actually mean. Okay. Now, we organize these guided newspaper practice sessions every morning at 11 a.m. with the aim to help students build their basic skills. Good morning, Ketsi. Good morning, everyone who's joining in. Just give me a hi on the chat box so that I know you're there. All right. So we organize these sessions with the aim to help students build reading skills, build vocabulary, and make sure you understand a certain piece of text without actually knowing a certain word. Okay. We also use these sessions to do guided speaking, which means that you will repeat after us and that will improve your pronunciation and intonation skills. Okay. Another thing that we do as a part of these guided newspaper practice sessions is that we ask you to frame opinions, which is another important activity that you'll be doing as a part of writing and speaking tests of the IELTS, right? So that's why these sessions are really important. If you haven't subscribed to our channel yet, you can do that by hitting the subscribe and click on the bell button so that you receive alerts every morning without actually waiting for our message. Hi Namrata, hi Jia, hi Avinash, good morning Maitri, Saima, Saurabh, Urvashi, hi. Okay, all right. So, what we will do today is we will not do anything different. We will again go through the same four things that we go through every day. So, initially, I will read this entire piece of text really slowly, and then you will understand the meaning of the text without actually knowing every single word in it. And then we will do some speed reading where I'll read fast and I'll also let you know the meaning of certain less common words. And after speed reading, we will do guided speaking where you will repeat after me. And after guided speaking, we'll try and frame opinions. Okay, so the last activity will also involve you to write sentences on your own, and that's why learning vocabulary, learning grammar is extremely important. Okay, hi Amandeep, hi Shipra, Brenda. Good morning. So let's get started with these sessions. I hope the flow of the session is clear to you. If you're attending this for the first time, just remember that we're doing guided reading first and then we will do guided speaking. Okay? All right, let's get started. Today's is a very interesting topic. It is about sitcoms. Okay, now if anyone doesn't know about sitcoms, just wait for a while. While you read this article, you will know what a sitcom actually means. Okay, all right. So let's get started. We have two paragraphs today. I've chosen two paragraphs in this particular article. All right. Okay, let's get started then. I will read really slowly. Just try understanding the context and try understanding the text. Don't be hung at one word because then you will not be able to proceed with the passage. Okay. All right. Good morning, everyone. Good morning, Kiran, Vikash. Good morning, Jutika. All right. Okay. The term sitcom derives from the word situation comedy. This popular format of entertainment is a weekly show that entails a regular cast of characters in a sequence of episodes which mainly take place in the same location. A sitcom is a make believe for 24 minutes a week. Either series are taped in front of a studio audience or canned applause is taped in. Often sitcoms provide verbal plays, funny and unexpected situations, or problems which could happen to everyone and were rapidly resolved. Ross says that the humor in a sitcom comes from playing around with comic possibilities of those particular character types interacting with each other in that situation and may not involve lines or gags which are funny in isolation. That means, in contrast to telling a joke, a sitcom depends on the context in which humor is performed. This includes either utterances that precede or follow the given utterance or the non-linguistic environment. Sitcom deal with areas the viewers can relate to, and the atmosphere is intimate, like being invited into the character's home. All right. Now, that was a very small article telling you what sitcom actually means. Now, so anyone who has no idea about what sitcom actually means, you definitely have some idea now. But coming now to the passage, did you guys understand the passage? Give me a percentage on your own. So tell me how much of the passage you understood. Hi, Sai Sunena, Nishanat, Pardesi, Anjali. Hi, give me a percentage on the chat box so I will know how much you understood. All right, now let's do some speed reading. And while I finish a paragraph, I will tell you the meanings of some less common words. Okay, so now I'm not going to use my cursor at all, which means that you will not be able to follow text with the help of cursor. You will have to follow the text with your eye. Okay, so imagine you have a long text in your reading test. How will you handle that? You will have to make sure that your eye moves swiftly, and you will have to make sure that you pick up meanings as you go forward. You cannot be staying at one word. All right, good job Azhar, good job Brenda, good job Yashashwini, good job. All right. Okay. A lot of you understood. Some of you did not understand. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay if you did not understand this. Yes. Let's move forward now and do some speed reading. Okay. The term sitcom derives from the word situation comedy. This popular format of television, of entertainment, sorry, is a weekly show that entails a regular cast of characters in a sequence of episodes which mainly take place in the same location. A sitcom is a make believe for 24 minutes a week. Either series are taped in front of a studio audience or canned applause is taped in. Often, sitcoms provide verbal plays, funny and unexpected situations, or problems which could happen to everyone and were rapidly resolved. Okay, so that's the first paragraph. Now let's look at some sentences. You guys said, some of you said that you didn't understand this at all, or you just understood a very little portion of it. All right. So the term sitcom is actually a short form of the word situation comedy. All right. So this they say that this is a popular format, as in a type of entertainment. Okay, is a weekly show that entails. What does entails means? Entail means that something that is involved. Okay, that's what entails means. Okay, so involves. So the show that contains involves a regular cast of character. Again, what is cast in this case? The star cast, right? People who act in that show. That's called cast. All right. Cast of characters in a sequence of episodes. What is sequence? Again, a list, right? Which mainly take place in the same location. They don't change locations too much. It's one location, either at the house or in an office or some place outdoors. Okay, a sitcom is a make believe for 24 minutes a week. What is make believe again? Something that looks really real, right? That's what make believe means. Make believe as in something that is made to look really real. That's extreme. So when you look at it, it looks as if it's happening to someone in real life. Okay, and that's been shown on television. That's what make believe means. Okay, yes. So either series again, the episodes or the entire series of episodes, that's what they mean by series. Either series are taped, recorded, another word for recorded, okay, in front of a studio audience. So they put a few people in a studio and they record these episodes in front of that audience. Either that is done or canned applause is taped in. What is canned applause? Okay, as in they record applause and they replay it in at certain places when the series is being recorded. Okay, as in canned, as in something that is stored pre-recorded earlier. All right, that's what canned means. Not something that's stored in a can, something that's pre-recorded earlier. Okay, Yes, so that's what they mean by canned applause. As in, the recorded applause is played when the episode is being taped. Okay? Often sitcoms provide verbal plays, as in conversations. Again, what is a play? Something that has a lot of conversation, a lot of speech, looks like it happens in real time, right? Funny and unexpected situations. Now, unexpected, what does unexpected mean? Okay, canned is not juice can. Remember, whoever said that. No. Okay, it's something that's pre-recorded. Now, unexpected, something that you don't want to happen, something that you don't think will happen at all. Okay, all right. Or problems which could happen to everyone and were rapidly resolved. Okay, so rapidly resolved, something that is solved, right? They show problems and they quickly show that the problems are quickly solved. That's what rapidly resolved means. Now, I like the way that you guys are giving me meanings of certain common words, and then you're typing out the meanings in with the help of some uncommon words, which is good. But are the others able to understand the article now? Someone who said 30%, 60%, are you guys clear with what the article is telling you? It just describes what sitcoms actually means. Good, good, Ritvik. Okay, Riti, okay. Hungry Birds, Ima, Saima, good, good. Urvashi, all right. Okay. Okay, let's now do speed reading for the rest of the passage. Okay, let's quickly move forward and then do speed reading here. Again, I am not going to be using my mouse cursor, so you will have to pick up words as I go forward. Okay, and now you have to be on your toes. You have to be really quick in understanding the meanings. Okay, all right. Ross says that the humor in a sitcom comes from playing around with comic possibilities of those particular character types interacting with each other in that situation and may not involve lines or gags which are funny in isolation. That means, in contrast to telling a joke, a sitcom depends on the context in which humor is performed. This includes either utterances that precede or follow the given utterance or non linguistic environment. Sitcom deal with areas the viewers can relate to, and the atmosphere is intimate, like being invited into a character's home. All right, okay, that's what the passage says. Now, again, let's quickly understand. So applause means clap, yes, Kitsi. All right, so now quickly understand the meaning, some meanings from this particular paragraph. Ross is someone who is probably the author of an article, someone who has an opinion about sitcom. He's not related to any other character on a TV show. All right. Okay. Ross says that the humor, what is humor? Comedy, right? Humor is comedy in a sitcom comes from playing around. Again, playing around is a phrasal verb. It does not literally mean that you are playing around a place. It means that you are changing the way you're just utilizing different possibilities. That's what it says. All right, I am playing around with these options, as in I am utilizing these options and seeing and switching different options and seeing which one works. That's what playing around means. All right, it does not mean to play around literally, it's a phrasal verb. Okay, okay. Now, from playing around with comic possibilities. Again, what is comic possibilities? Possibility is something that has a chance to happen, right? And they make it look comical, they make it look funny. All right, it needn't be the literal funny, in literal sense, as in someone falling down, the flower falling on someone's head, not really that, just some situations that are really funny. All right, so with the comic possibilities of those particular character types interacting with each other in that situation, as in the comic possibilities or the funny things that can happen when a certain character of that show interacts with another character of that show. That's what they say. all right, and may not involve lines or gags which are funny in isolation. So it's not like, listen, this is the joke, laugh at it. It's not like that. What is isolation again? Isolation means to be in to be alone, not in front of an audience, just to, be in isolation or being alone. That's what isolation is. So if that character is probably in isolation or just performs certain funny things, gag is like a performance. Okay. So it does not involve lines or performances which are funny in isolation, all right, without anyone around, or there's no situation happening with. It's not really funny when the character is alone, but when the character is interacting with another character, that's when there is a possibility that the player that the playwright creates. That's what the sentence means. Okay. So it says that the comedy is not really true in terms of performance. It's not like a joke that someone says, it's like a situation that is funny. That's what they mean. All right. So that's why it's called a sitcom and not just comedy show. It's not just a comedy stand up show, it's a situational comedy. All right, moving forward. That means, in contrast to telling a joke, sitcom depends on the context in which humor is performed. As in, what is a context? Context is something that is again the situation or the backdrop of that situation. All right, that's what context means. It's different from contest. Contest is different. Contest is something like a competition. Context is the situation. Okay. This includes either utterances that proceed or follow the given utterance. Again, what is utterance? Again, a play. That's what utterance means. Something that involves a lot of words. That's what utterance means. Okay. Or the non-linguistic environment. What is non-linguistic environment now? Something that does not have words. It can involve, absence of words too. The two characters are in silence and the situation still looks funny. Okay, that's what non-linguistic environment mean. Okay, all right. Moving forward, sitcom deal with areas the viewers can relate to, and the atmosphere is intimate, like being involved into the character's home. Again, intimate is something that's a closed setting. Okay, someone whom you are really close with. That's what intimate means. Again, viewers can relate to, as in viewers can actually think that, oh yes, this can happen to me too. All right, something that can be happening to you or sometimes has happened in the past, or they think that yes, this is a possibility, this can happen in real life. That's what relating to means. Again, a phrasal verb. Okay. So now, did you guys understand more about what sitcom is and more about what the passage is? Give me a yes. I see that most of you are enjoying this. Good. Good if you're enjoying it, but make sure you understand these words. That's the aim of this session. All right. Good job, Ima, Jia, Ruchi. Good job. Amandeep, yes. All right. Now let's move to guided speaking. Okay. So what we're going to do now is guided speak. No, what is the importance of guided speaking exactly? The thing that we want to do with guided speaking is that you will repeat with the same types of same kind of stresses and the same kind of pauses that I'm giving. Okay, this will help you build your pronunciation and understand how to emote while you speak. Okay, good job in understanding, all of you. So now let's move on to guided speaking. I will do guided speaking for this paragraph, and then you can do it on your own for the following one. All right, so gags is performances, utterance is something that you say. That's what utterance means. Okay, all right. All right. Okay, so let's move and do some guided speaking now. You will repeat the words in the same way that I'm doing it. Okay? Okay. The term sitcom derives from the word situation comedy. This popular format of entertainment Is a weekly show, weekly as in happens once a week, is a weekly show that entails a regular cast of characters in a sequence of episodes which mainly take place in the same location. A sitcom is a make believe for 24 minutes a week. Either series are taped in front of a studio audience or canned applause is taped in. Often sitcoms provide verbal plays, funny and unexpected situations, or problems which could happen to everyone and were rapidly resolved. Resolved, not resolved, resolved. The Z sound has to come forward. Okay, so did you guys do this after me? Just the thing that you need to repeat is you will need to keep your voice tone higher when you start with a sentence. When you end a sentence, the voice tone has to slightly go down. Notice the one that I'm doing right now. And when there is a comma, you have to pause. Or when there's something that looks like another clause in the sentence, again pause and then continue. All right, especially when we saw in which or that entails, such things should involve minor pauses here and there. And that is called, these things are called intonation. Now, pronouncing words in a certain way is definitely scored in the speaking test. Also, you are scored on the way you use different features of pronunciation. And this is what I meant by features. All right. Good, Satish, Anjali, Maitri, Akshada. Good that you guys did it. And I hope the others did it too. Okay. All right. So try that out with the further paragraph that is there. And you can do it for longer texts as well. This is just, a portion of a very long text. So you can do it on your own too. Okay. Good. Now, look at the amount of words that we learned, by the way. So, we also learned some phrasal verbs today. We saw relate to, we saw playing around. We also saw some good words like utterances. We also, gag is not really an informal word, it is sometimes used formally too. Okay, we saw such words, and we also saw a very funny word called canned applause. Now, this is very specific to the field of sitcoms and comedy. It's not really used anywhere else. Okay, canned means to something that's pre-recorded. That's it. Okay, good job, Utkarsh, Vikash. Yes, good, Shraddha, Brenda. If you guys did it, good, good. That's exactly what we aim. All right. Now we also saw make believe. Make believe is something that looks really real. Okay, that's make believe. So we saw so many good words. Entails is also a very good word. So try now thinking about what a sitcom is. Maybe do you think sitcoms today are good? Do you think the sitcoms that are portrayed today? It can be English, it can be in your regional language too. Do you think they are funny enough, or do you think they are just, making fun of the people that are playing it out? Or do you think they're playing, it's becoming funny unnecessarily? Do you think it's that? Or do you think the sitcoms today are good? Now, don't give me a good or bad on the comments box. Tell me why they are good or why you think they are actually funny and why you think that the situation is not really making fun of someone. It's just that the situation is genuinely funny. Think about it whether they're really funny or the other way around. And put your sentence on the chat box. And it helps if you give examples. Think about your favorite sitcom and say why they're good or why they're bad. All right? Okay. And maybe some changes that you would want from them. So I'm looking forward to your sentences then. All right, non-linguistic environment means that something that's not said, even with the characters being silent, the situation looks funny. All right, that's what non-linguistic environment means. Something that does not have speech at all. Relate to is something that you can associate with. All right. So if you see a situation, you think that, oh, this actually happened to me. That means you are relating to it. All right. Yes, correct. Good, Shraddha, but make sure you give longer sentences. Yes. Yeah. All right. So that is about giving opinions, and that is about giving opinions with supporting ideas, with supporting examples. Okay. Okay. Good. But I want longer sentences on the chat box. All right. Now, I also want you to write a sentence with the word entails. Entails means to be involved in something or something that involves something else. Weekly show that entails a regular cast means that it involves or contains a regular cast. Okay, that's what it means. So, good job, Sunaina. Good job, Ima, Urvashi, Shraddha. All right. Okay, I'm looking forward to more sentences. Now let's look at a sentence with entails. And on that note, this guided newspaper practice session has come to an end. I will see you in another session, but before I leave, I want to talk about our advanced program, which is called the Fast Track program. Now, a lot of you here are already Fast Track members. Urvashi, Shraddha, Sunaina, Vikas, all of you, Ketsi, all of you are already Fast Track members. So, someone who wants to be a part of our program, the admissions form is there in the description of this video, but I will still explain the program to you very briefly. So, the program has a lot of video lessons that are uploaded as concepts on the app. You can check them out whenever you want to. There are some free video lessons for you to access. Other than that, we give you practice every day. We pick 1 week for one section. We also give a detailed week for grammar. While we do that, we give you practice on different concepts associated with that section, and we do practice sessions in the evening that go live at 7:30 p.m. And this is for the weekdays. On weekends, you have live classes, detailed live classes covering all the basic concepts of that section, and these live classes happen between 8 to 10 p.m. All right, so that's about the how the sessions go. Other than this, you also have access to us through WhatsApp. If you have doubts to ask, academic or technical, whatever, you can put them on WhatsApp. Now, other than doubt clearing, you also have access to 10 full reviews. Okay, and you can take these reviews anytime you want to. You can take them over a span of 100 days. Okay, so these reviews come to you in the form of PDFs. You send your answers to us, we evaluate and give you comments on them. The speaking test happens live, just like this. A teaching assistant will get in touch with you. He or she will take the test for you. The test is recorded and we give you feedback. All right. So this way you are working on and you're able to see where you stand in all the 4 sections, and you're also practicing continuously. All right. So this is what the fast track program has. The admissions form has all the details that I've just mentioned. You can take a look at it and fill it out. All right. Okay. So I'm also looking at some sentences. Dolly, Lily, Brenda, Himali, Jyoti, Urvashi. Good. Himanshu. Great sentences. And great to see your opinions. All right. Okay. Then I will see you guys in another live session. Good day. Have a nice day. Bye bye.